up, guys? We're in engine heaven today, so I want to show you a little sneak peek of what is to come. If you started in the old OGs, you know, the EF Sedan I've been working on, I've been having motor problems, so we're going to do something amazing, and you'll have to figure it out, but we're going to work on a bit of it till we get the rest. So here it is, guys. Here's the big surprise. Let's turn it around and show you what we're going to be working on for the old Honda and other projects we got going on. Alright, guys, here's the big news. We're going to be working on the heads here, getting it all together. Make sure we get this to fit into the old Honda. So we're going to be taking off all the valve guides and the rockers and the distributors, and we're going to get it all fixed up, and we're going to make it fit in the Honda. We're going to do this big old motor swap for it. So I'm pretty stoked for it. You know, I can't wait to get this H series head into it. It's going to be so awesome. So stay tuned for this build. We're going to start working on building an H series turbo to go into the old EF Honda sedan. Alright, guys, so we're going to work on taking the head apart. Usually the cam caps are here and the guides and the cams. They're already gone because they got it that way. I did pick up Euro Type R cams for it, but we're going to work on taking out the rocker assemblies, taking out all the valves, disconnecting all the sensors on that side. So we'll go through the process of taking it apart, work on rebuilding this thing for the series, upgrading the valves, springs, retainers, etc. to help it hold 500 horsepower. Alright, guys, to get the rocker arm bar out, there's these two little kind of tit things. These control oil pressure for the VTEC. You got to pull these out. We just found this itty bitty bolt. I don't even know the size. It threads into them because the internals are threaded, and then it pulls them out. And there's actually gaskets on these, so I'll probably replace them before I put them back in, just to make sure I got VTEC, guys. Have to have VTEC. Yep, so that's all that come out. And on the ends it's a 12mm bolt. I'm flipping around to show you. So I found they don't quite work because they're coarse threaded, but they just go in, you thread them in slightly, and the whole rod should slide out like so. And see, it's just threaded in there. So then I can take it out and good to go. It's that easy.
Now these pull out.
Alright, so we're just gonna, I got a tray here. I'm trying to keep everything separate, keep it where it was, just have it match. So we're going to pull all these out. All the assembly should come out. Then we can get to the valves underneath them. Take out the retaining clips, top of the springs. Then we can separate each of the valves and springs in each other head. So we'll do that now. We're going to get a socket. I'm going to go through and knock all these out. Get all the retainers out. Take the top hats off. Pull out the valves. So we're going to work on taking them all out. Try to keep them in order. Try to put them on the tray. So that tape matches that tape. That means that's the side we started on to try to keep it organized. So we'll start on one end, try to put them all on the tray like we got them before. So we'll work on smashing these things out. Jolly old wet, got her! Got him! Easy peasy lemon squeezy. See? They're all apart. So now we're going to pull them out, stack them in order. Just have them in order, even though I'm going to do new valve springs. These are dual valve springs. I don't know if they're aftermarket, but I'm going to do titanium tops, retainers, and dual high-end valve springs. Change out the valve stem seals down there. Check all the valves, make sure we got some good valves, and we'll work on getting it together. Alright guys, we got all the pieces over here. Awesome. Now it's time to get out the valves. So we're going to tip it up on its end and then stack the valves in through the center, keep them in order, and see how things look. Everything looks pretty clean. It definitely was sitting outside a little bit. It's like leaf debris and some dirt. So we'll have to clean it up nice. But let's get that all taken out. Seats seem decent. The old exhaust valve, the stems seem okay. For the intake and the exhaust, see there's slight wear there. Nothing new valves can't fix. And so we're going to take off all the stupid little gaskets, valve stem seals. You know, the typical Honda burning oil areas. Definitely change them every time if you have a head apart. And there's definitely dirt. When we dropped the valves, dirt came out. So definitely needs cleaned up and get everything sprayed out. Make sure all the oil galleys and stuff don't have crap in it. So there's kind of the surgical table of parts. Everything matched up where it was. The seats seemed okay. There's definitely a little wear on some of them. A little rust from sitting, or dirt sitting on them. Right there, a little rust. Alright, so we're going to take out the valve stem seals. The brass guides look good. There's definitely corrosion and dirt on the inside we got to take out. So we're going to pull all these out. And that's kind of the base of what we got and what we're going to do today. And work on maybe cleaning it up. We'll see. guys, we're crushed in this disassembly, and now it's about time to clean it up. There's definitely a lot of carbon and crap we gotta clean up, old gasket, and a large amount of dirt inside of all the ports. We'll have to clean up and get it fixed up and get it way better. So more things to come on the old Honda head rebuild. Hopefully this helped you show what to do to take apart an H-Series head and all the good stuff you can do with it. So now it's time to get it fixed up, rebuilt, and boosted. So that's the goal. So bad. Alright guys, thanks for tuning into this episode of Wide Open Throttle, and stay tuned for more on the H22 EF swap build and turbo, and this is the start of a fun series there. I'm pumped for the new series, so make sure you're liking and subscribing, following along for more to come. Don't worry, we're still working on the WRX Drift KART. It just rained and snowed the last couple days, so it's been soaked and covered. I haven't had a lot of time to work on it, so I've been doing some of this indoor project stuff. So don't worry, we got that coming. A few things with Wide Open Throttle. I'm going to be able to record and do multiple episodes throughout the week on different builds. So I think we're going to do kind of a 4x4 truck series. We're going to work on a Drift Mustang or a airbagged Datsun truck with an SR swap. We got the Drift KART we're working on. We got the Subaru we're still finishing up. And we got the Honda boosted craziness going on. So there's a few things we want to do and progress with, and hopefully we get things going, set up, and get things starting to film. I have different people doing different projects, and we'll be filming that and putting on the channel to go along with what they're doing and their builds. So I'm excited for what's happening with Wide Open Throttle Garage, since we are an actual garage business wise. We still have to do customer stuff, but hopefully we'll have the enough time to keep building and doing the fun stuff we like to do and keep sharing it with you guys. So make sure again you like and subscribe. Comment below if you like what we're doing and if this has been helpful for you. Till next time.